Yo, what the fuck is up, YouTube? It's your boy Hunter back with another video, and today I'm coming at y'all with a fucking story time about how I got way too geeked at the family function, and yeah, let's get right into this shit, okay? Before honestly I get into the story, I have to, tell you guys why I've been gone so long. I know I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't upload for a couple months just because of my job and shit. I didn't know if I could upload YouTube videos and shit, and pretty much I didn't know if I was gonna get fired, my nigga. This story time is called Way Too Fucking Faded at a Family Function. Okay, so this starts off, I'm at my family function, right? It's a family function. I can't remember exactly if it was like a birthday or if it was like a fucking, I think it was just like a get together where everybody had gotten together and everybody was just hanging out and all the family friends were there, all the whole family was there basically, right? And I'm just chilling at this gathering, right? It's all chill. Usually a lot of the times, I'm watching the baby cousins and shit, keeping an eye on the young ones and shit, and making sure all of them is cool, and pretty much just doing that, and geeking at the function, and watching children. That's pretty much my job. Okay, I'm only fucking 18, so I'm not really drinking with everybody, but I do hang out with everybody and all the adults and shit. That shit is lit. I ain't gonna lie. It's weird because I'll hang out with all the cousins and shit, but I do hang out with all the adults. I'm like that perfect age where I can just hang out with everybody in the family. It's whatever. So, you know, I'm at the function, right? And I have this cart, right? And I remember I had this cart, and it's kind of like the cart that I have right now, man. The cart that I have right now is fucking boof. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie. The cart that I have right now is pretty fucking ass. I'm not gonna lie. It's just not that great. But we do got a little bit of K right now, so we're working with that, you know what I mean? So yeah, basically I'm at this family function and I have this cart and I'm just sitting there like, how can I get geeked, bro? I'm sitting there like, bro, this shit is so lit. Besides the fact that I'm not, I'm sober and shit. I see that, there's hella beer at the family function. There's hella shots that I could take, but it's so like, it's so risky. And usually I don't like to fucking steal the alcohol because it's just so fucking risky. And usually I could ask one of my uncle's friends if I could get like a beer or something. Maybe they could give me a beer if I really wanted one. But I really wasn't feeling the drinking today. I was trying to get geeked, I guess. So, your boy, I leave the family function, you know what I'm saying? I head on over and I hop on my skateboard. I happen to have my skateboard with me. Usually I bring my skateboard to the family function so I have an excuse to leave if I want to leave. I bring my fucking skateboard and I go outside. I get outside and I start walking down the fucking road, and not too far from the crib that the family function's at, there's a little Walmart not too far, and I'm like, I have this cart, and at Walmart they typically sell DXM, things of that nature. Right now I got a little. I don't think I had any money actually. Oh yeah, I remember how the story goes, bro. So I didn't have any fucking money at the time either, right? So I only had like $5 on me at the time. So here's what I had to do. I basically went over to fucking Walmart, right? And I went in the store, and your boy, I hit a lick, right? I hit a lick on some DXM. It was the pure DXM fucking Robo fucking liquid gels, right? But those shits have pure HBR in them shits, and it comes with like 400 milligrams of DXM. You take it, you get geeked as fuck, bro. And I wasn't expecting to get super geeked, and I just wanted to take this shit and see what happened. So basically, I went to the park near the after I had gone to Walmart, right? I took it from Walmart. I bought a Monster and I stuffed two of these things in my pants, right? I stuffed two of the pill packages in my pants, and I had walked away from the fucking Walmart, right? And next thing you know, I'm on my way to the park, and I'm at the park, right? And I decide while I'm there, I'm like, all right, it's about that damn time for me to take some of these shit. So I'm under this little bungalow fucking gazebo looking ass shit, right? I'm sitting underneath the fucking gazebo looking ass bungalow thing, right? And I'm fucking sitting there, and it's about time, and I take some. Now, I'm not gonna lie, you gotta take a lot because these shits are only like 15 milligrams per pill. So your boy sits here, and I got this fat ass DXM tolerance, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm finna take like 20 of these bitches, right? So I take 20 of these red little fucks. They look like the fucking, dude, it looks like what, y'all remember the movie Nemo, right? Where fucking Marlin and his wife are sitting there, and then the fucking barracuda comes and eats all the eggs. That's what these pills look like. They look like the little fucking eggs, bro. So, I eat a bunch of these little fucking pills. I eat like 20 of them bitches, and I'm sitting there and I'm ready to go. And I'm not expecting to get too fucking geeked because all I took was like fucking 300 milligrams of DXM. It's not that much DXM for me, I thought, because it's pure DXM though. So I'm just sitting there like, maybe it'll hit a little harder, maybe it won't. Who fucking knows? I'm off the cart too, so now I'm starting to actually get geeked a little bit. So I wait like 10 minutes, I'm just on the swing set at the park, just swinging around, swingling, swinging around and shit. I decided to go back to the family function and shit, and just chill there, So I start walking on back to the family function. When I get there, I start feeling a little light, but it's not, like it's just not kicking in yet. You know what I mean? It's not fully kicked in. Many bathroom breaks later, because at the family functions, you got to take your fucking bathroom breaks. I'm over here taking a couple bathroom breaks. You already know how it is. I'm taking vape breaks. I'm hitting the vape and shit in the bathroom. 2 or 3 bathroom breaks later, like 30 minutes later goes by, and I'm starting to really kind of, feel this fucking DXM come up. I'm starting to really kind of feel this shit, and I'm sitting there, and I find a place where I can just kind of relax in the corner of the family function on my phone. I'm sitting there, and I just need something to, calm me down. So I'm just on my phone scrolling on IG Reels, and I'm just sitting there looking at random ass funny shit. And, the trip just starts getting more and more kind of intense, bro. And I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? Like, kind of what is going on right now, kind of. Like, this is kind of intense. Like, I didn't expect the trip to come on, like, this fucking hard, okay? Keep in mind I'm, like, 16 at the time, I'm just like, this trip is coming on kind of damn intense, It started off, I can start feeling, like, my face getting a little tingly, my body starts getting a little light. You know how that DXM goes? You know how your face starts to, like, how you start to, like, be feeling like you can see through your skull, my niggas. Start feeling like you're omnipresent. Start feeling like you got the damn Byakugan. You already know. Fine. At these family functions, I'm still babysitter duty, okay? I'm still watching children. I'm trying my best to not have any of these kids fucking die. I'm watching toddlers, and I'm watching about 2 toddlers and like fucking 5-10-year-olds, okay? The 10-year-olds, they can kind of like watch their own selves, that's fine, whatever. But I'm watching these little ass babies, and little do they know I'm off the fucking decks. I'm just like keeping a fucking eye on them and trying not to like, make sure none of them get into no fucking bullshit. I'm kind of just watching one baby. He's playing on the little Tykes basketball hoop, and the other baby, she's like just fucking off doing her own thing in the yard. I'm just kind of letting her play in the grass. Like, she's not really hurting nobody, so I'm letting her play in the grass. Whatever. The babies are fine. But keep in mind, I am rapidly coming up off the decks right now. I am rapidly coming up right now. So, at some point, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, well, fuck, I can't really watch kids no more. So, more and more of my fucking older family members start coming out of the house. They're in the backyard, everybody's chilling. And my uncle's there, and my uncle starts wrestling with my older cousins, and they start wrestling. And I'm like, well, I want to wrestle, my nigga. I want to fucking wrestle. That seems fun. They all start wrestling, right? And my other uncle, he's like, go attack him right now. Go attack him right now while he's not looking. So I go on over, and before I try to attack my other uncle, bro, I fell on the ground, bro. I fell on the ground because of the decks. I fell, and I was on my knees, bro. And he just grabs me. I'm trying to fucking wrestle, bro. But this nigga's way stronger than me. I can't wrestle him, bro. He's too damn big, so I lost this instance here in the wrestling, bro. I got the work put on me. But anyway, so I'm off the decks. I end up coming inside because that shit really kicked in after that, bro. I go inside, and I'm sitting at the table, and I'm just really losing my mind, dude. I start coming up, and I'm like feeling it. And my head is light. I'm starting to like, when your FOV feels like it gets cranked off the DXM, feels like you can see more shit, but you can't really see more shit. That's what I feel like. I'm sitting there, I'm way too high right now at the family function. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. So, I'm sitting there and I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm sitting there and I'm like, what am I gonna do? This is a lot right now. I'm not gonna lie. This is a little bit fucking crazy. Guys, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know why the fuck I took the entire bottle of it. Because I remember I had 2 of them, and I took the entire 300 milligrams of DXM. I'm not sure why I took 300 milligrams HBR this day, and I decided that was gonna be like a good idea at the family function. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be a good idea. But I'm getting weird stares a little bit at the family function, I'm getting a little bit of weird stares. I'm getting like maybe something is a little wrong with me. People are looking at me a little bit fucking funny, like there's something wrong with me, Just sitting there, and I'm just doing my own thing, trying to stay calm in my own headspace, you know what I'm saying? Because this trip is honestly getting more and more intense, and I didn't know how it got so intense to the point where it was. At that point where it was so damn extreme, bro. Like, I'm sitting there like, fuck, my FOV is cranked. I'm trying to watch children. I can't really watch them because I'm a terrible babysitter and I'm geeked. What's the move now? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, right? So the family function just goes on and on. It feels like time is just fucking forever, bro. It feels like time has been extended, bro, and it's just too much, bro. And I'm sitting on the couch at the family function. I don't even know what I look like, but I imagine I look fucking stupid. I needed something to just like calm this trip down. So I ended up, actually calming it down at some point. I'm gonna tell you guys how I ended up calming it down. So, I ended up standing up. First thing, when I stand up is I get this robo walk, bro. I get this robo walk that I have to mask, that I have to calm it down before I get fucking caught up. Like, why are you walking like that? They gonna think my ass is drunk, bro. Anyway, so I unrobo walk myself out to the sink, right? And I grab some water and I drink that shit, and I got some water in a cup. Now imagine how crazy I look. I got ice water and I'm just walking down my uncle's street. I walk down outside the house, right? And I'm walking around the block a couple times, and I'm just sitting there with a cup of ice water. Now the cup is full of ice, and I'm just eating ice cubes. I'm just trying not to trip, my nigga. But yeah, basically that's just how the fucking trip ended. I did that for a little bit, and then I ended up like starting to come down a little bit, and I just chilled inside the house until it was time to leave, and the function was over. But yeah, it was a pretty good family function. I got super geeked, and if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and yeah, peace.